Now and Then in Time. Based on actual events. Sarah Neft Keller claimed she had lived 2 lives. She was only 4 years old when she began telling her parents about her previous life. Her mother thought the girl simply had a vivid imagination. But Sarah would see things that would remind her of her past life. She would talk about playing at the river with her friends. There was no river near her home. As she got older, her stories became even more vivid and detailed. She claimed to have lived in a town that was 120 kilometers from her present home, a place she had never been to. She once talked about a previous husband and child. She said her name had been Tamala. She said she had died after giving birth to a son. When Sarah was about 10 years old, her parents were worried about her. Sarah, however, promised them she could convince them that she really did know these things. She told her mother the name of her past husband and son. Her parents did some research and found out that the man, Monty, was still alive in the town Sarah had told them about. He confirmed that he had a son, and that his wife, Tamala, had died right after childbirth. The parents told him about Sarah. The man was intrigued, so he agreed to meet with the family. On the day of their meeting, a man entered the house and introduced himself as Monty. "You're not Monty," said Sarah, "you're Ben, his cousin." The man was shocked because the girl was correct. Then Monty entered the room with his son. Sarah began to cry and called them by name, and gave them each a hug. Monty was able to confirm that everything Sarah said about the past was true. To further test Sarah, Monty and Sarah's parents decided to let her lead them around the town where she claimed she used to live. Sarah sat in the front of the cab and told the driver everywhere to go. She knew all the stores and shops. She even mentioned that there were new buildings and roads. Monty was able to verify she was 100% correct. Eventually Sarah directed them to a house and she said, "This is where Monty and I used to live when we were first married." She was correct. She told them there was an old yellow box in the house, in a secret place. Sure enough, there was a small yellow box under the floor. When the girl came out of the house, there was a crowd gathered to see the curious girl. When Sarah looked at the crowd, she said, "I see my former parents." And she walked through the many people straight to them. Indeed, they were the parents of Tamala. Sarah met many famous people, and even spent time with Mahatma Gandhi. She lived to be 61 years old. She never changed her story, nor ever confused her facts about the past life, even after all those years.